Boom. Yes, yes. Welcome back to the Bad Guys Podcast. I am your host, King Walker, and this is Dame Dark from New York, right here. What's
Yeah,
good?
was goody, y'all.
Now, before we start this show, this is a unfortunately this is a sports episode. This is a not a sports show, but this is a sports episode. Dame tends to remind me that this is not a sports show, and it's not. But this is going to be a sports episode, and with that being said, I want to take it off the subject just a quick second. I want to say this before we start. If Luka can be traded, you bitches can be traded too. And that goes for you niggas too. Yeah. Your girl will trade you for a 25-year-old. And a niggas too. Ladies, pay attention. Nigga will trade you. He don't give a fuck how good you is. He'll trade you in for a 25-year-old that's chubby around the edges, just like the NBA did, just like the Lakers did. The Lakers want the fat bitch. So y'all always say, "Oh, why you cheat on me with her?" Well, shit, the Lakers got the fat bitch right now. I'm just saying.
This is the James Harden. He's fat because he don't want to be there. I bet you he lose
You,
all that weight summertime. I bet you he's skinny next
yeah.
year. In shape. James Harden was the same thing in Philly. Fat, slow. Look at him in
But he's
LA.
been fat the
Stupid.
whole time. He's been fat
No,
the
he
whole
wasn't.
time in Dallas. He's been fat the whole
No,
time.
he wasn't. Not fat.
Yes, he.
He
Well,
was
he's
chubby.
out of
He's
shape.
fat now.
Out of
He's
shape.
out of
He's
shape
out of.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he has a bad workout regimen. He's
That
not the
nigga
only
drink a
one. We
beer. He drinks a beer
you seen
before and
that?
after a game.
You seen
Yeah,
that
that shit
Michael
was
Finley?
wild.
Yeah.
It was wild. I was like, yeah,
I'm
he
not gonna
old
lie.
school.
That was doing too much though. Like, damn, like I just won the Western Conference Finals, and a grown man can't have a beer. That was doing too much. That's
Nah,
doing too
but
much.
I fuck with Luca. I feel like it was a great trade
I
for
fuck
LA.
with Luka.
In the long
And oh
run,
yeah,
it's a good trade for
go ahead.
LA. In the short term, I feel like it's good for Mavs for right now. But in the long term, Anthony Davis got a couple of years left. He's banged up all the time. So it's just like, hey, to me, I don't
Speaking
even
of
see
that,
why
speaking of
Luca.
that whole ass nigga,
Who
did you catch
Davis?
Anthony? Yeah, did you catch him a couple weeks back saying, "Oh, we need a center, man. We need a center. I want to play power forward." Right? You caught
Yeah,
that a couple weeks back.
but he about to go over there and play center too.
No, he better. No, they got like three centers. Now you about to play power forward, but guess how you got to do it. You got to do it in Dallas. See, that's why you niggas should shut your fucking mouth sometimes. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. You're already not playing consistently great. So for you to open your fucking mouth, I know Rob Palinka was like, I know this nigga ain't criticizing my job. Basically, you're criticizing the job of the GM.
But that's a fact.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No, that's a
So,
fact.
Rob Palinka was like, okay, you piece of shit, you one-eyed brow motherfucker. You want to play power forward so bad? Go play it down there, nigga. Go play it down there with a nigga with mental issues. I'm talking about
That shit
Kyrie
wild.
Irving. Yes, the nigga that has me blocked on Twitter. I will forever troll that nigga. Fuck him. So,
No, not too much on my boy Kyrie, boy. That shit about to
uh,
look beautiful. Oh my god.
I give him that. Now,
This year,
basketball, it looked good. They getting their ass whooped by like 20 right now, but they ain't got their players yet. I give them that.
yeah.
They getting whooped, and they getting whooped by the best team in the league. That's the Cavaliers right now, so I'm not going. And then we tend to forget about Klay Thompson.
I know.
So we'll see what happens. There's
I'm
no
surprised you didn't say
there's
your
no
favorite line.
what
The
Great White
White
Hope.
Hope.
Who?
Nigga, LA
I'm gonna get
got
to
three. I seen a
I'm gonna get to
meme that showed
Charizard.
who was it? Charizard, Charmeleon, they call him
Yeah,
Charmander. That
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I see
I'm
that
like,
shit.
oh shit, they got the white boys rolling
But
with the
hey,
white boys. Yeah.
to that point, I'm glad you brought that up. This is like basically it's a six-man trade, a six-piece trade, but really y'all traded these dudes straight up. So in my
Yeah.
mind, it ain't over because you still got a whole team to trade. That's both sides. That's Dallas and the Lakers. You still got your whole team to trade for, I'm about to pop it up right now. Voila. Jimmy Butler. Where will Jimmy Butler end up? This is like dominoes. NBA is like dominoes. And it's a copycat league. So what this
Yeah.
is just sizing up. You don't think Lakers or Dallas don't try to grab him?
No, he ain't playing. I don't
No.
see him playing for the rest of the season.
Hmm. That's tough. That's tough.
I was watching KG and Paul Pierce, and KG said something real smart, in which at first I was agreeing with Jimmy Butler for what he doing. I was like, yeah, he doing the right shit, but no, he not. He moving like a hoe. He
Mm-hmm.
gonna fuck niggas contracts up by doing this, because that whole guarantee money
Who's
shit, just the NBA in general
okay?
with the
Yeah,
whole guarantee.
I know. I know what you're talking. Okay, I seen what you're talking. I
Yeah,
know what you're talking about. Keep going.
yeah. So basically, him doing this play is basically gonna fuck it up because the NBA is gonna get tired of paying niggas millions and millions of dollars, 20, 30, 50. First of all, the money's going up. So the bum niggas who make 20 mil just coming out. Eventually it's gonna eventually happen where the average player is making 20 mil just to start, just to come out as a rookie. They're not gonna start giving that guaranteed all the time if people like Jimmy Butler that's just gonna sit there and not cry, but cry about his situation. You don't have to do it publicly. You were sitting there playing with the fucking reporters and shit, spilling all the tea. If you didn't want to play, all you had to do was just shut up and not show up. We didn't see John Wall for 2 years when he was on the Rockets. Did you hear John Wall complain? You seen John Wall talk shit?
True.
Did you?
True.
Not a peep from John Wall. He got his money and dipped. Got his money quietly and dipped. If Jimmy didn't want to stay there, you just
Yeah,
finish out your season quietly and go. Like they're not gonna eventually want to pay niggas guarantee money if y'all just gonna be like, I don't want to play no more, or I just want to sit down because I'm mad of how the organization is playing. When back in the day, niggas really had to hoop for their money. Like I don't know. That's how I see it. I feel like
I
they should
think
sit his ass.
it's all it's all generational. I think it's just this generation. I think the Cooper Flag generation, Great White Hope. I think the Cooper Flag generation is going to be the ones to look at and see where we're going next with this. Where we going
Yep.
next with this? And I think he's going to be the first one to see like what we doing with this. How are you little young motherfuckers going to act? And I think he's going to act right. He went to the right school. He's around the right people. I think the Cooper Flag effect is going to take over the NBA in at least a good 3 years. For
Let's see.
one, that's what y'all. That's what they want. They want the Great White Hope to come save them, and they're sizing it up just for him. And they're also doing it in the NFL. They want the Great White Hope to save them. That's why they're sizing up this Manning. This was a young Manning,
Yeah,
Manning Jr., the Manning the third.
that shit was
So
too much glazing for me. Too much glazing.
so
Them
yeah,
niggas is sucking that man, and he only played 1 year.
in 1 year he didn't even play all the games. Uh, yeah, Jimmy Butler. I'm looking. If I had to say, I'm saying Jimmy Butler is going to either end up on the Mavericks or back to the Bulls.
But if I do gotta pick a team, I'll pick the Knicks.
Not my bad. My bad. I take that back. I ain't mean to say that. I say I like that too. I meant to say he'll end up on the Suns. The Suns.
I like that too. I like that one, but my pick will be the Knicks. That'll be the smartest thing
I
for
like
them.
I like that too, but I don't think you gonna have to give up one of the Nova niggas.
Nah, I say
And it's
give up.
and
I
it's
feel like
and
if
it's
they give up picks, if they want Jimmy Butler out of Heat. I feel like they'll give that nigga up for chicken scratch for
no
change of a
no
dollar. Like
that yeah. Any other team, but when you say Miami Heat, you got to in the back of your mind, you always got to remind, Pat
oh
Riley ain't
yeah,
going
that's
for
a
that.
fact. That's a fact. He gonna
Pat
ship that
Riley
nigga
ain't
somewhere
going. Pat
cold.
Riley, yeah. Or he gonna get the bang for his buck. He's not just gonna
True.
trade you just to trade you. So he gonna get something. He gonna get like, and this is the thing about Miami, they'll take 3 draft picks and make the second round draft pick a damn All Star.
That's a fact.
So they don't really need much to be something.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
feel
I
like if they
see.
give up,
Hey,
but to give
as I
up
say,
Hart,
hey,
I'll give up Hart for fucking him and some picks. Granted, Hart is a big piece, but nigga, Jimmy Butler can
ooh, that's
replace what he do.
tough. That's
He can do.
tough, man.
Jimmy Butler can do what he
That's
can do
tough.
and score better.
Yeah, for
He
another
does the same
year
thing.
or two. It's like an
They want to
8 year,
win,
nine
but they
year
want to
age
win
difference.
now. They want to win now, though. That's the thing. Knicks want to win now. I see it. They're fiending to get one now.
But how
They're
do you
trying,
win?
and
You win by matching up with the Boston Celtics, and Jimmy Butler is not a good matchup for them.
what do you mean? Didn't he beat them 1 year to go to the finals to play Lakers?
With Bam Bio and all that.
Nigga,
Now
he
they
had
got
nobody. Them
Porzingis.
niggas was bums.
They got Porzingis and Drew Holiday now. They didn't have Drew Holiday and Porzingis and this young ass white boy coming off the bench shooting from half court. They
Yeah,
ain't
that white
had
boy
that then.
Delhi. That white boy is
And
Delhi.
don't forget, one nigga over in New York is just dribbling the fuck out the ball. He's good as fuck. Don't get me. He's good, but that nigga, he ain't about. Jimmy ain't about to get that many touches with him.
You think
And
so?
he
Cat
old,
still
man.
average.
And he old.
Jimmy's
And he
not that
old.
old. Y'all saying like this nigga about LeBron's older than that man.
He's too. He's too old to be playing Tom Thibodeau minutes. And Tom Thibodeau gonna make you play like 42 minutes a game.
But y'all
That
gotta
nigga
remember
about
that's
my
his.
age.
Why I say the Knicks? That's his first head coach. That's what he really was balling
That's his
for. Like
first head coach. Yeah.
he actually was hooping for
When he
them.
was
Like
young, when he was
nigga,
young and
y'all don't get it.
running up and down
Most
the
these
court.
just like all right. I know J.R. Smith retired, but I'm gonna bring him up. Fuck it. J.R. Smith is the perfect example of a player at any age before he retired. It don't matter how old he was, he could hoop. He just didn't want to play when he didn't want to play for somebody, so he played like shit. Like Jimmy Butler can hoop. He can still hoop at an elite
And
level. He
who?
just don't want to be there. He just don't want to be there, so he's
I
not
don't.
going to play like an
But
elite level.
when he
I
when he
promise you,
wanted to play when he wanted to play there and he was
he was
playing at an
hooping.
elite level,
He
he
took them
was
to the
hooping, but
finals.
he was hold on, but he was not playing the same way that he was playing in Chicago. That's what Tom Thibodeau's gonna want you to play. That's a whole different playing style. Now Jimmy Butler sits in the paint with his back to the basket and either scores or passes the ball out, which he's great at. But he's not about to be able to do that in New York with the Jalen Brunson fucking dribbling the ball. That's not about to happen.
But
And then you about to play 45 minutes. And then you're going to have to guard the best player because you're the best defender coming in on that team, probably except for Bridges. But you're
that's
going to
what I'm
have to
about to
guard
say.
either Tatum or
He can
Brown
take the step back.
all game. That's
He
tough.
can and nah, it's not that tough. I
That's
feel
tough.
like Tatum is
I
tough,
think it's tough.
but Brown is not tough. Brown is not
The nigga's
tough.
the fucking
As much
finals MVP. What are you talking about? He's the fucking finals
he is, but
MVP.
that nigga is not that nice.
He's better than
He put
Tatum. He's
no,
better
he's
than
not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Now you're
Okay.
talking shit. I don't
Okay.
fucking know. Nigga, there's a lot of people that won Finals MVP, Super Bowl MVP that wasn't the best player on the team. It happens. Your best player is
It
not going to
happens.
always play great on the championship game, but that's what you got a team for. His team backed them up. They backed up
But
Tatum.
this ain't no ordinary guy. Jalen Brown is the highest paid person on the team.
Is he?
He's maybe in the
Is
league. I
he?
think. Remember that big crazy? Yeah, he got that big
Mhm.
crazy contract. So yeah, he's not
But I
he's not
thought
Andre
Jason Tatum
Iguodala.
signed some crazy shit too, though.
Not like what he did.
Nah, I don't know. But the Knicks trying to win now, and I feel like they going for somebody. They need to do a trade.
Yeah. Hey, you know you know who the Knicks should go get?
Who?
The big man out of Chicago.
Oh, I know you're
Vujicic.
talking about. I know you're talking about. I know you're
Uh,
talking about.
or what's the nigga used to play for the Pelicans? Valanciunas. Valanciunas. Go get Valanciunas.
Or Steve Adams. Where he at? He
Steve
at
Adams. I
OKC.
think he's still in Memphis. Maybe not in Memphis.
Nah. Yeah, you sure?
He,
Gotta look that up.
remember? Because he was out there. He was out there by the swing on Shannon. Remember? Remember when Shannon was on the court about to fight and shit? And nigga, Steve
You right.
Adams was
You
out
right.
there, right there, about to tear that
You
motherfucking
right.
head off, nigga. All right, what we got next, man? We done with Jimmy?
Yeah.
Done with Jimmy? All right, yeah, we can do this right. We can do this right here before we flip. Who won the Lakers trade? Mavericks and trade. Mavericks and Lakers trade. Who won?
LA. Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers.
Yeah, they did win. They did win.
They won it. And I'm saying for the long
They
haul.
definitely
Shit.
for the long haul. For the long haul, unless the Mavs trade and do something, they got something up their sleeve. But other than that, as of right now, the weekend of Lakers,
Yeah.
man, they kept their whole team. Now they got, like you said earlier, they got three white hopes,
Yeah, that shit about to
and
be
and
crazy.
one, and one of
My
them a
God.
BMW.
Yo, the threes that's about to start drink, yo. I feel like Lakers is about to be looking like the fucking Warriors just attempts. I'm
Yeah.
not talking about the makes, but the amount of shots that they take threes, yeah, the Lakers is about to be walling.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron
Mm-hmm.
about to average at least 10 assists now. And that's one thing I like. Luka can sit back a little bit. Like Luka don't really
You
have
that
to
ain't
do
time. Stop
everything.
that. That's one thing that's not about to happen. See, that's the problem. That's why I think they got
Y'all
80 up
bugging
out of there. Why they got 80 up out of there. They need somebody to do everything because LeBron's still doing everything. And if you watch Luka, he ain't stepping back for shit. He
out.
had Kyrie on his team. He ain't stepping nothing
Nah,
back.
yeah, he was walling
He
in Cali.
ain't stepping. So LeBron gonna have to figure this out. LeBron gonna have to figure a lot of things out. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to figure out how to get this fat motherfucker to work out.
I'm telling you, next year he's in shape. I promise you, the best shape of his life. I promise
We'll
you.
see. I
But
hope so.
y'all niggas is
I
bugging,
hope
boy.
so.
They
I
about to
hope
take
so.
that nigga to the beach and make him work out calisthenics wise. Like they probably that nigga Luka right.
All
Telling
right.
you.
Speaking of pieces still being left on this Lakers team and this Mavericks team, I told you this earlier. None of these guys go for nobody go for Zion. Nobody.
Ew, no.
Zach Levine. You got Zach Levine out there. You got Bradley Beal out there.
Ew. Keep
I'm
Bradley
not.
Bill where he at. Keep
I'm.
Zion where he at.
I'm. Come on, get Zach up out of there.
Zach can't leave. No, Zach being held hostage. I feel bad for that man. Like that
Bradley
man, I
Beal
feel
can
bad
stay
for.
where he at. Bradley Beal been stealing money for the last 4 years.
Nigga, Bradley Bill was still in since he came in the league. I never seen the hype of that nigga, even when he was at his height. I never seen it. Never, never seen it. Even when him and John Wall, and it was like, we gonna let John Wall go and Bradley Bill gonna be the star. Like, y'all smoking angel dust. That nigga is nowhere near that nigga.
So yeah, I got Lakers right now winning this trade. Just keep your eye on Zion and keep your eye on what's the nigga name? Zach
Zach
Levine.
Levine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep your eye on that. But let's get off the sports stuff because it's not a sports show. The Grammys. The Grammys this weekend. We're not gonna recap everything right now, but something happened. This damn Kendrick Lamar, not like us, has won 3 Grammys.
Dick sucking
Three
contest.
Grammys.
I know.
Definitely a dick sucking contest. Definitely, it's
That dick
amazing.
sucking contest was outrageous. I've never seen so much people suck a dick all at once, especially at the white Grammys. The white Grammys helping. That's how you know they
Hmm.
trying to get Drake up out of here. Shit, that's all it is. You can see they're trying to get him out of here now. That's blatant. That's blatant now. Like, I hope this nigga sue the shit out of everybody. Put the Grammys in the lawsuit too now. Fuck it. I'm telling you, this is dick sucking
That'd be
contest.
tough. Drake, don't listen to this nigga. But that would be tough though.
I'm
If
suing
he sued the
everybody.
Grammys.
Yeah,
Oh, Chris Rock won't do it. Drake will.
I'll sue the shit out the Grammys, boy.
I
What?
don't see why. No, that wasn't Chris Rock. That was the Oscars with Chris Rock, right? But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that was the Oscars. Nigga, I
But
think
yeah.
Beyonce won. Beyonce won something with somebody. Fucking no. But
She wants some country shit. See, I ain't watching.
yeah,
I gotta get on it. I seen this. I seen this, and I just started laughing. I seen this in the car too. I was like, "Are you serious?"
yeah, this
I
one
was like,
was diabolical. Real diabolical, boy.
"That
I'm telling you.
that just lets me sit back and like, man, I'm ready for this damn halftime show.
Oh, it's
I'm
gonna
ready.
be played. I said it to you last time.
I'm ready."
That song will be
Yeah.
played.
All right, I
I'm
didn't
just
watch it. Was he
I just
there?
hope and
Was he
pray.
there?
Nah, I don't think so. But then again, he
He wasn't
was.
there.
I was watching most of it, but I ain't see. Nigga, they announced these before the shit even started though. Like the show wasn't fully
Oh,
started.
okay. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
they
that was
do
like the
that.
pre-show
Uh,
shit when they started announcing shit. Like the album of the year and shit like that ain't get announced yet. R and
We
B
got this one right here. We got this one right here. Boom. I'm proud
R
of
and B
this one right
album of
here.
the
I
year,
respect.
Chris Breezy.
Put some res- put some respect on Chris Breezy name, man.
He
I
finally
fuck with it.
got
About
one.
time. They
He
finally got
finally.
one. He
I
should
feel
have
like
been
he. I
had
feel
like
like this
eight
is his
of them.
first one. I honestly
Yeah, I
felt
think
like
it
this is his
is. That's
first
what I'm
one.
saying. Some bullshit. Shout out to Chris Breezy, man. On power on
But you already know
Pyru.
what it was. You stupid. It was politics for him though. It's always been politics for him. It's nothing about his music.
All right,
His music always been
all
fire.
right,
It's politics.
all
That's
right.
all
So
that
you
is.
say are you say they trolling Drake, right?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
so they not they not trolling Rihanna with this and what she's going through and
Nah, Chris Brown won this. I feel like because it was like
I'm
at
just
this
being
point,
funny.
where the fuck could y'all not? Nah, they had to give him one. Like felt like he had one of the biggest years last year, music wise, even though it's really not, but it is. Like niggas was fucking with Chris Brown album 11 for 11. Shit was fire. Feel me?
I like
But
it. Um, I
I'm
like it,
glad to see
but
him win.
I've heard better. Before we get up out of here, speaking of the Grammys and albums and music, we're gonna do this actually later. We're gonna review the Weekend album, but I want to ask you this before we leave: is this true or not? I'm hearing that people are listening to this new Weekend album and they're saying it is so good that they're gonna push back their albums because he's gonna sweep the next Grammy. That's what I heard.
I believe it. No, that shit is fire. The first one through nine, the first half of it, I fuck with, but that second half, I think from like 10 down, Jesus Christ. That nigga was in his bag.
Right now,
What he did
I
wasn't
gotta
fair.
listen to it again. I gotta listen to it again. I skimmed through it real quick, but as of right now, Niagara Falls is my shit. That's my shit. But
Oh yeah, that I feel like what the fuck is the song with him in? I hate that he don't have the features on it.
things
I
that
hate when they do that.
they'll come up in like they'll come up in like a
Yeah.
week or two.
But I
Right
think I want to say that's Travis Scott or somebody. I think it's song 9 or 10. Fire. I don't know because I can't remember who's on it because he don't got the track list up. But that whole album is a body of work. I feel like it's gonna
Yeah,
end up as a
I
classic.
fuck with it. Yeah, I fuck with it. It's looking like it's a classic. The industry sound like they scared. They don't want to drop. They don't want to drop around this man now.
They shouldn't though. There's a couple people
It's
you
like
don't drop. He does a stadium. He's doing a stadium tour, not an arena, a stadium by
it's the
himself.
weekend. That's it.
It's different.
Mm.
It's a different level of music when you doing stadiums by yourself. It's Taylor Swift s like you feel me. Only that white little demon be doing shit like that, and Beyonce.
That Toronto show gonna be fire.
Oh yeah, I still can't
It's
wait
gonna be
for
crazy.
Kendrick Toronto when he go out there too. He going out there too
I,
real soon.
I was thinking about being petty and going to that, but at the
Uh,
same time, I
I'm
might be.
good.
I
I
might.
ain't getting shot.
That's what I said. I might sound soft. It just don't. It just don't sound safe.
It
You
don't
know,
at all. Not at all. I'm good.
it don't sound safe to go to.
And I don't got good luck at all. So I'll go there being a dickhead and really end
Yeah,
up getting shot. Like,
you be in a fucking hospital in a whole different country and shit. Ain't that some
yeah,
shit?
like I can't die.
Ass the
But
fuck out.
in Canada, imagine getting shot and dying in Canada. I'm from Brooklyn. Sounds crazy.
That
But
sound
for
crazy. We don't even know how to
yeah,
get. How we get your body over here, nigga? How we get
that's
the
what I'm
body?
saying.
They
That's what I'm
dripping. Hey,
saying. Like
they gonna put that shit in the water and just let. Hopefully it get over.
I
Hopefully it
just said, they
float.
gonna fish me out of there.
Hopefully you get to where you going, nigga. Throw that nigga in the water. But anyway, all right, man. We out of here. We done with it. We'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow because apparently they arrested Superman and then Superman, the new trailer. This nigga got the lazy eye. He got the Debo eye and shit.
Stupid.
So
I gotta leave that
we
man alone.
we can get that nigga some sunglasses. So yeah. Anyway, we out of here. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do what you do. Make sure you subscribe. I don't know what the fuck is up with y'all watching and not subscribing. But hey, do what y'all
Yeah,
do.
you dumb.
Weirdos. That's Dame Dark, King Walker. Bad guys out.